Hello guys! It's been a while since I uploaded a video. Life has been a little crazy, but let's catch up. I just dropped off my daughter at the nursery and I'm about to make a cup of tea and cook some breakfast. Why not chat while you make some ham and eggs? So, what's been happening in these past few months? Well, summer was wild. I changed jobs. I spent a lot of time preparing for interviews, brushing up on algorithms, data structure, system design, front-end, back-end interview questions, databases, networking, memory management, the whole full-stack experience. It felt like studying for an exam. I've heard crazy stories about the job market, but honestly, it wasn't so bad here in Hungary. Yes, it's definitely senior heavy, but recruiters on LinkedIn were relentless. If you are thinking about switching jobs, just do it. Make your dreams come true. In the end, I moved from medtech to edtech. Completely different industry, but still working on the same type of stuff. Message queues, microservices, all that fun stuff. Oh, and I'm drying some hot peppers right now. I'm gonna make my own spice mix. During the summer I have been focusing on successfully onboarding to my new position. It's been an exciting challenge though. New company, new people, new tech stack. I've been reading tons of documentation, poking around the codebase and getting up to speed. But in the end, I would say it was for the best. I have grown tremendously in the last few months. Luckily the office is huge. 3000 square meters, there are many people in it. I really love meeting and talking to new people, so I've decided to go with a hybrid approach, even though the company is remote first. I'm going to the office usually 2 days a week on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I still live in Debrecen, so I have to travel 3 hours by train in one direction. At least I have a place to stay in Budapest. Our team also decided to come into the office twice a week. Honestly, we are moving at lightning speed in person, compared to remote onboarding. Other big news I wanted to share: we are welcoming our second child with my wife anytime now. I'm really excited and a little bit impatient to meet the newest member of our family. I won't miss the sleepless nights to be honest, but that's just part of it. This also means I won't be going to the office for a while. And also we had to make room for our new baby and rearrange the rooms a little bit. I had to move my workplace next to the kitchen, so I guess I should cook more. Would you like to see some other cooking content? Please leave a comment. We had a gender reveal grill party in the summer, as I really love to grill, where everyone could guess the gender, so a friend of us made some pink and blue tokens. I chose the blue one and guessed correctly. As I spent a lot of time in Budapest during the summer and I have been reading Warhammer books since like 2 years, I decided to go to some miniature painting workshops. There are many starter events for those who are interested in the hobby. The communities on these places are really awesome and I love how painting helps me unwind, chill and make new friends in the process. During the summer I learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube. My kid likes to go to the neighbor to play with their kids and the boy there has many cubes and we play together. Since I have been practicing a lot, learning different algorithms, overall how to solve it faster, and after a bunch of practicing I can solve the cube in average 1 minute. I want to tell you a little bit about what I'm working on at this new place. The company is moving from a monolithic architecture to microservices, which is no small task at all. We are in the middle of breaking up this giant monolith along domains, which involves splitting the database structure and everything. The green box is our domain. It's been tricky, especially because 6 or 7 years ago there was an attempt to break this domain into a microservice, but surprise, it did not get finished. In the meantime, the team was replaced, priorities shifted. As everything is in a monolith, it's easy for other teams to directly access data that doesn't belong to that team. That creates dependencies inadvertently and makes the breakout process harder. Now we are dealing with event-driven data that is all out of order. Fun times! While data is being sent to the service via events that are not always fired in order and not even arriving in the same order, so it makes harder to process dependent events. If the events can be processed, they are being placed in the dead letter queue where they will be manually reprocessed. It's like prison just for events. So this microservice has its own database where the same data is being stored as the monolith. To keep data in sync and fix those errors, a daily database sync process is running that extracts, transforms and loads the relevant tables from the monolith to the service. The events and the sync causes many operational issues that requires the on-call engineer's constant attention. We got the project greenlighted to finish the migration of the service. We have decided to go from this event-driven design to APIs, We think this would be a better approach as it would solve the issue with the data order and we would not require a dead letter queue anymore, and we also would not need the daily sync process that is a database heavy operation, so that's the first phase. Currently we are having a hack week, so we are creating a proof of concept implementation for the first event that we want to replace. This is an excellent exercise for us to get to know the codebase and the architecture even better and get some hands-on experience fiddling around for a week. It's lunchtime. I'm whipping up one of my favorites, tortilla with chicken breast and veggies. The chicken's been marinating in honey mustard and white wine since last week, and we grilled it over the weekend with my family and the best grill buddies you can imagine. Such a good time. We also grilled mushrooms and carrots, which were amazing. I love this dish because it's high in protein and keeps me full until dinner. I usually add carrots, mushrooms, cucumber, bell peppers, onion and tomatoes. I've also been growing some Trinidad Moruga scorpion and habanero peppers for the first time. I actually killed my first batch, it was a rookie mistake, so these guys are a little late, but hey, I learned a lot, and I hope they will pack some heat when they ripen. Look who's here! Let's take the dogs out for a stroll. The weather is warm in the afternoon, that's the best time to go out with the dogs. If you haven't met them yet, meet Almond, the brown one, and Muesli, the tricolor one. We rescued both of them from a shelter before they had a rough and abused childhood, and we are still working through these traumas, but they are both delightful and playful, amazing dogs that we love so much. Our favorite spot is a lake nearby that is not really a lake anymore. Yeah, the summer was so scorching hot that it literally dried up. So we will take a walk in the lake, around the lake and in the forest. We always take big walks and thoroughly sniff everything. It's a great way to stretch our legs after sitting in front of the computer all day. After the walk, it's back to the grind. I will be diving back into some code and hopefully we will have some exciting updates for the next video. Thanks for sticking around. See you in the next one.